Join me on this exciting adventure as I play golf for the first time as a girlie who just relocated from Zimbabwe to America. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to watch my previous videos to catch up. This was my first road trip in America from Dallas to Houston. What I like most about this road trip is how alive the countryside felt. The white skies, rolling fields, and cattle living their best life. The peacefulness reminded me of some parts of Zimbabwe. The trip was 4.5 hours. Make sure you grab some snacks and take some stretch breaks along the way. As always, get that playlist ready. If you can, I think car karaoke would make it more fun. It's gonna make your trip short and very enjoyable. Something that stood out for me on this trip is that car tires are more affordable in the countryside. If you plan on replacing your tires or do some car maintenance, I would advise you to do it out of the big towns. Both Dallas and Houston have a vibrant African community, but Houston is larger and more diverse. Both cities have safe and not so safe areas, so be sure of the place that you're visiting. Learning about these differences made the trip more exciting. I had to make a quick pit stop in Houston to buy a golf glove. I also learned that in golf, the glove is worn on the non-dominant hand. I'm left-handed, so I had to buy a glove for my right hand. I could not find a golf glove in the store, so I ended up buying a baseball glove. In my next golf video, I'm gonna show you the difference between these two. This road trip turned out to be a very exciting adventure, from seeing cattle in the country to concrete jungles in the city. Houston, we've got a problem. I was gonna hit the golf course for the first time on this day and I didn't even know how to keep score. Interesting. So, as an inquisitive girlie who just relocated from Zimbabwe to the US, I decided to join ZIMUSA Golf as a social member. I saw this as an opportunity for me to learn a new hobby, to connect with the Zimbabwean community, to give myself more reasons to travel, socialize, and stay active. I also joined this community to help me stay rooted to my Zimbabwean culture regardless of relocating and starting a new life in the US. I would like to believe that some connections only happen when you're willing to come out of your little bubble. So joining ZIMUSA Golf is one of the steps I took to build my social capital in America. As soon as we arrived at Windrose Golf Club in Houston, I became very nervous, but I really appreciate how friendly and welcoming the ZIMUSA team was. Now, for those of you who've never played golf, this sport has a whole vibe. It is quiet, classy, and there's this cool etiquette that makes the whole experience respectful and intentional. One of the things I learned on the first day is that you don't talk when someone is swinging. Don't walk in someone's line and do not be late for your tee time. Tee time is basically the time set by a golfer or a team of golfers to start playing their round of golf. It was difficult for me to find someone to lend me their golf clubs because I'm left-handed. So I had to hire a set from the country club. So let's talk about the swing. This is definitely something that happens to most beginners. From this experience, I learned that missed swings are usually caused by raising your head too early, standing too far from the ball, swinging too fast or too hard, poor grip or form, as well as overthinking. I also learned about the different clubs used in golf: the driver, irons, wedges, and the putter. The driver is for the long distance shots off the tee. In layman's language, the driver is the big club that you use at the very start of a hole when you're trying to hit the ball as far as possible down the fairway. Irons are used for mid-range shots. Oops, I missed another swing again. I realized that golf is a technical game. There's more to it than just hitting the ball. You also need to learn how to stand and how to grip the club, where to look, how to breathe, and when to swing. If I'm to describe golf, I would say it's a meditation with movement. One of the best parts of this experience wasn't the game, but the people. I was part of a very fun and patient team full of good vibes. They taught me so much in a day. Let's talk about Houston heat. If you ever play golf in summer, especially in Texas, please take care of yourself in the heat because the sun does not play. Make sure you have a hat, sunglasses, and your sunscreen with you. Keep yourself hydrated. You can also buy an electrolyte drink to stay balanced. A towel is something that you definitely need on the course. And shout out to my team. We encouraged each other and kept positive energy. And even under the blazing sun, we made it through together. Golf tournaments aren't just about the game. Brands and companies come out to showcase their products. It is a great chance to discover local gear and support local businesses. If you're an entrepreneur looking to build your network, golf is a great way to start. You can chat, share ideas, and even sell deals while enjoying the course. This is why I found golf more appealing to me. It's not just a sport, It's a business too and a community builder. I met some amazing entrepreneurs here who use golf as a way to connect with their partners and clients. Whether you're starting out or well established, golf can open doors you didn't expect. I also appreciate how golf brings together people from different walks of life. No matter your age or where you're from, on the golf course, everyone is there to just have fun and connect. Let's talk about the golf carts. They're so cute and fun. It made me feel like I'm cruising in my own little sports car. Riding in the cart was the highlight of my first golf experience. Windrose Golf Club is absolutely beautiful. It sits just inside this peaceful, upscale neighborhood with stunning houses and manicured lawns. Imagine waking up, grabbing a cup of coffee and walking out of your back door onto the fairway. I would love that. I also learned that keeping pace is very important. If you're falling behind, let the group behind you play through. Okay, so while we're out here swinging clubs and soaking up the vibes, golf courses are full of natural beauty. So let's do our part to keep them green. Bring a reusable water bottle. Do not litter. Share a golf cart when you can. And also support eco-conscious brands. And of course, do not waste water. This golf course was huge. The first time golf, I was like, wait, how many holes are we doing again? Thankfully, the organizers really looked after us. We were treated to some refreshments and snacks along the way. Honestly, this short break gave me the energy to keep going. On my next round of golf, I'm definitely going to work on my swing technique, especially consistency and follow through. I realized that I need to practice my putting more. It looks easy, but that short game is deceptively tricky. I'm going to practice more with my driver. I either miss the ball or send it to another zip code. On the ride back to where we started, I was very proud of myself. It wasn't just about golf, but showing up, about saying yes to something unfamiliar and letting myself grow into it. I made new acquaintances, learned from more experienced players, and enjoyed a Zimbabwean-oriented dinner after the tournament. After a long and exciting day, I headed back to Dallas. I was definitely feeling tired, but in the best way possible. I was so grateful for such an experience and more than ready to play golf again and again. Thank you for watching my video. See you on the next. Bye.